Let's see if it's doing there. There we go. It says excellent connection. Am I going live though? It says I'm going live. All right. I thought I had to click a go live thing, but hopefully this is actually live. Good. So I get to review and go through everything. I thought I was going live earlier, and turns out I wasn't. I was doing a rehearsal of this. So I hope to connect together the first part of this lesson with the next part. The first part of this lesson is the top of that tab you see up there. And I think it's showing up right. Let me see. Yeah. So I tried to write this as accurately as I could in my Guitar Pro software. And I'm still using my little Spark mini amp set to my Marshall patch that I came up with. It's not really a Marshall I used with it. Oh yeah, I did. I used they had a model of a, I mean, they couldn't call it this because of trademark things. JTM, the Plexi, whatever the Plexi is, a little 50 or 100 watter. That was after the Blues Breakers. It's the Plexi with a little reverb and delay on it. This is my nice SG guitar. My first electric guitar was a copycat SG guitar. It was made in Japan. And it was a pretty good guitar. I would say today to get a guitar as good as that one was, you would spend, you know, new $500 or $600. It wasn't that expensive then. Things have gone up. But I've kind of come full circle. I got this really nice SG. I didn't pay, you know, this thing brand new goes for more than, you know, almost 10 times or more than 10 times what that little copycat SG I had in 1978 went for. But I made a trade. I traded some guitar lessons and a little bit of money for this guitar, and it's really nice. It's a Gibson SG, and it's set up to be a shredder, and I'm not really a shredder. I'm learning how to have a little lighter touch, a little more nimble on the fingers, because I'll press down too hard on the strings here and it'll go out of tune, and I'll have to retune it. So anyway, back to the lick. So we covered this part. I didn't play it exactly right, but it's kind of like that. And then we go into what I'm going to call the newer Eric Johnson-ish licks. Pentatonic runs. I call them altered pentatonic because I'm borrowing notes that don't really belong there most of the time, just to give it a little different flavor, a little different flair. And we're landing on that G9 chord. And we start going up the standard G major pentatonic, right? But instead of going to the A, I land on the B flat. It's got a little off to it. That's why I call it altered, but that's the flat third of the G. Sometimes in the context of blues, it's the bluesy note, but to really make it bluesy, you have to bend it a little, because the blues note on the flat third is not really the flat third or the major third. It's kind of in between. If you put a little grease on it, a little stank on it, and vibrato, you get this. Instead of this, that doesn't sound as cool, but when you go, almost bend it to the major third and you let go, you know. Or you can go all the way up to the major third. So, that little pentatonic run. And then I go back to the A. We're staying inside the G major pentatonic. I didn't do that right. And I pause briefly on the C there, which is the 7th of the D7 chord, which we're about to go into. And it's the 4th or 11th of the G chord. And here's the thing, what I'm thinking here is I'm mixing those up because I'm about to transition from the G chord back to the D. And I'm throwing some notes that kind of go with both of them, so it leads your ear there, I think. I don't know what the proper theory term for that is, some kind of voice leading or something, I don't know. But and then I wrote on the 15th fret of the G string there. There's a little slide from the 15th to the 12th, and it's probably not even as long as I notated. It's just barely there because you don't want to land on that. If you land on that, it doesn't sound right. Even making it the blues note doesn't quite work. So there's just a slide there down to the 12th fret. So it's like. And that's pretty much the rest of the lick. Again, my tab is not rhythmically perfect as to how I'm playing it. I tried to get as much of it there as I could. But, so we're doing this little run up. Oops. I don't think that's how I wrote it. Yeah. I didn't go. I call that the ATX lick. A bunch of people stole it from Eric Johnson and used it. Of course, Bonamassa is not from Austin, but he uses it, and I kind of like it. It's got sort of a, I'm going to call it indigenous American sound to it. Is it okay to say American Indian sound? That little phrase there. How did I play that? What? Oh, yeah, I did a little. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Ba-da. And I had the little ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons lick on the end there again, which I discussed in the first video. So the whole thing together is kind of like this then. I messed it up. I'm going to try it one more time. Looks like I have to go back and practice my own stuff here. Added a few extra notes. Still like that Billy Gibbons lick. So, there you go. And hopefully this actually streamed.